Good morning, folks. Morning where I am. Good afternoon if you happen to be in an afternoon area. Oh boy, it's been a while since I have been on live with folks. But I wanted to get on here with you today to talk a little bit about hard skills for hard times. Now, those of you that I haven't met before, I'm the confidence cultivator. My name is Don King. And for those of you who understand what I'm saying, no, I don't know Mike Tyson. Yeah, my hair looks different. If you have no idea, let's just let that one go. In any case, I work with individuals, professionals, and leaders who want to speak confidently so that they can increase their impact, gain influence, and build their careers. And it occurs to me that there is this basic skill that we all have that we may be neglecting. You may be spending lots of money on marketing materials, and I'm not telling you that you shouldn't. You need to find what's going to work for you, but you may be neglecting one of the easiest and most economical, one of the most effective, and that is simply speaking. Speaking is your superpower. Now, you don't have to be a professional speaker in order to take advantage of this. One of the things that we know about this interaction thing is that there's skill to it, there is craft, but one of our mantras around the confidence cultivator is connection before content. That doesn't mean the content doesn't matter. It means that without the connection, the content won't matter. And so that's where our emphasis is on making that connection. And we can all do that. Now, what is it that holds you back from that? I think pretty much everybody has heard that old saw about speaking being the number one fear. Now, I started to say public speaking, and that's the way it's usually put. But if you're dealing with shyness, even one on one can be difficult. And we'll talk more about this another time, but let's differentiate. There is a difference between being shy and being introverted. Introversion and extroversion, that's about where do you get your energy and how do you want to form your thoughts. For our purposes, that second one is more important. Introverts want to form their thoughts before speaking. Extroverts form their thoughts by speaking. And you know who you are. But it's possible to be a shy extrovert. Shyness is about fear of judgment. And so that fear of judgment stops a lot of us from being able to get out there with our message and connect with the people who could truly benefit from what it is that we do. One of the things, therefore, to get really up here is the idea that what you're feeling, there would be something wrong with you if you didn't feel that. It would just mean that you didn't care. I want you to learn to think of that feeling as energy. It's not fear, it's energy. That means it's something that you can harness. What I want to encourage you to do, first of all, just start. Now, like anything, you're not going to be as good at it to begin with, but you can't be excellent before you start. You have to start and then improve. One of my teachers used to say, we make the path by walking. We learn from experience. Start small, start with small audiences, start with local audiences. Chambers of commerce and service clubs, they're always looking for speakers. Now, you may say, why should they listen to me? There's lots of other people out there that do what I do. Yes, but other people are not you. You bring something unique to the interaction. Your point of view, your experience, your stories. I always contend the most important element of your speech is you, because we can't just look that up on the internet. Now, that doesn't mean it's egotistical. It doesn't mean that we're putting the focus on you. As always, we are focusing on serving our public, the people that we can make a difference to in their lives. But the fact is, you are the element that makes it worthwhile for them to drive somewhere to spend their time with you, to take time away from something else that they could be doing. It's the thing that they can't just look up on the internet. You are what make the difference. And so I want to encourage you to think about this This whole thing of what is it that I can bring to the out loud. Now, caution, if you think it's just about the information or even primarily about the information, we've got this thing called the internet. You're watching it right now. If you just want the information, you can look it up faster, easier, cheaper than you can get it by spending time with somebody speaking. And by the way, when we're talking about speaking, it might be live in front of a small group like at the Rotary Club. It might be in front of 500 people, but it could very easily be right here in this venue. This out loud thing allows us to connect in a very human way. That's not something you can just look up. Now, here's a truth, and it's spoken so often that it is cliche, but it's true nevertheless. We do business with people we know, like, and trust. Whatever it is that you want to buy, there probably are dozens of people who, just from a sheer information standpoint or a sheer service standpoint, do the same thing. But number one, nobody does it quite like you. And number two, there's still that level of know, like, and trust. Trust is what holds us back from interacting with people that we don't already know. We're not sure whether they're going to try to take advantage of us or not. The easiest way to establish know, like, and trust is to talk with people. Now, if you think of speech as being speech, something really formal, that's not what we're talking about. But effective out loud is the easiest, most economical way to establish a true connection with someone. Connection before content. We'll be talking more about that on the Confidence Cultivator, and I hope that you will join us. We're going to try to do Monday mornings. I'll talk more later about what my particular circumstances might be that can make that a little challenging. You have responsibilities, too, that get in the way of what you intend to do. But together, we can make progress toward your goals. If you want to get in touch, you may be watching it on LinkedIn right now, but if not, reach out to me on LinkedIn. That's the easiest way to get a hold of me. And if you'd like to just talk a bit, you'll see in the crawl, you can get a half hour with me, no charge. Go.oncehub.com, half hour with Don. I look forward to talking with you later. In any case, have a good day.